I get it. YouTube is hard and you feel like quitting. Hey, what's up? It's Eltakrori with Think Media, and I believe when you're starting out on YouTube, it can be very discouraging because you're not seeing the right results. But I find that the reason why new people are just calling it quits is because they're starting out with these mistakes. And at a recent online conference, I shared 7 mistakes I am seeing new creators make. And I believe if you stop making these mistakes, you'll actually be more encouraged to see your YouTube channel grow. So let's cut into these mistakes right now.
Mistake number 1, and I don't see anybody talking about this, but is launching with just one video. Have you done this? Like uploaded one video to your YouTube channel and then told your whole world that you are launching your YouTube channel? This is not a good way to start because it actually doesn't give a viewer a proper journey. You know, so if everybody goes on your YouTube channel, watches one video, and then it's like, and then what? And so what is the fix for this mistake? And this is something we've been telling our community recently. It's to start your YouTube channel with 5 videos. Like before you actually launch your YouTube channel, launch it or upload 5 videos with titled, thumbnailed, edited, ready to go, and then launch your YouTube channel. I think this is awesome because it actually gives people a journey to get started. And so, you know, thinking through that, now there's not that much pressure for you to start with just like the one video. Go back, plan, get 5 video ideas. And can I give you one video idea? One video idea can be your channel trailer. So now you only really have to come up with 4. So make a video about what your channel is about and then make 4 videos on helping other people. I like to, when we create videos on Think Media, and if you don't know what Think Media is, it is our channel where we teach the best tips and tools on how to grow your influence with online video and YouTube. And we teach editing, tutorials, how to make videos with your smartphone, YouTube strategy tips and things like that. But if you can think in series, you'll have bigger video idea lists. And so that's one way to think and approach a video idea. Rather than thinking about one good video, what about a series that can surround that topic? This will help you create multiple videos at one time, and I know it's gonna help your channel. But mistake number 2 I see a lot of creators make is starting with selfish motives. I wanna build a YouTube channel that's gonna grow my influence, that's gonna make me money. A lot of times I see a lot of creators start this way, and it actually makes it really hard to play the long game if you start with selfish motives. It's because the way YouTube rewards creators is it rewards creators who don't have selfish motives, but want to serve. So your goal isn't to create your influence per se. Your goal should just be to help people. Find what is something that you know could help people. And in some cases, it could be as practical as helping people with gardening. It can help people with real estate, but also you can help people with entertainment. You know, I want to help people laugh and, you know, and have some joy in the middle of the week. That could be a form of service. I think that is one way of approaching your content creation journey is you're just trying to serve people. John Maxwell says it like this. He's a leadership coach. He would say you can never lose by helping other people win. And we like to say a lot of times on Think Media is that the creator that understands the viewer most wins. And so have the viewer in the front of your mind when you're creating content, when you're planning content, when you're thinking about making that thumbnail that you want them to click on. If you have that person in mind, you will connect with them better, and I promise you will also find them better. I'm creating content for this person. I would actually encourage you, take a moment this week, get a notebook. I got a notebook back there, I was trying to grab it, it's too far. Get a notebook and write down the person you're trying to reach. Give that person a name. Write down maybe their age range, maybe like 5 to 7 year age range, and then write what they're trying to do and their current struggles. When we create videos at Think Media, the person I like to think about is Heather Torres. She's actually one of the creators on Think Media, but she isn't like a camera person. She doesn't know how to work all the tech and the gear. But when I'm creating tech gear reviews and camera reviews, I'm thinking about Heather because she's a stay-at-home mom who homeschools her kids, who needs it simple, and that helps me create more content. And I promise your ideas will start going through the roof as soon as you start serving and not selling. Mistake number 3 I see a lot of creators make is not collecting emails. Wait, Omar, what are we talking about here? I'm trying to build a YouTube channel. I want to grow my subscriber base, bro. You need to collect emails. And this is essentially for someone who wants to take YouTube a little more serious. If you don't care and you just want an outlet for your creativity, heck, by all means, make your lifestyle vlog videos. Go ahead, that's cool. You know, make your travel vlogs, and that's awesome. But you not collecting emails or even just data from your subscribers is actually gonna rob you from being able to serve people at a deeper level. A lot of people just wanna go deeper with the person that's actually helping them. So if you have a helpful YouTube channel, people are gonna wanna go deep with you, like if you have it to offer. And here's one way that you can actually collect emails very easily. Create a free downloadable PDF. You can use something like Canva. Another cool web-based software is called Adobe Express. And these are graphic designing softwares that are web-based, so you don't need to download anything. And you can create a downloadable PDF that you give away for free. And then you just put that link in your description, and over time, you will build out an email list and a community. You can serve people at deeper levels, and YouTube just is the top level of the way you serve somebody. But some people just want, I want to be helped one-on-one. Maybe you offer coaching if you're a coach, a consultant, or something like that. Maybe you have a mini course that you can, tell somebody about later on once you grab their email and once you've given already something for free. This is something we've done early on in Think Media when we were making these camera review tutorials. We had a buyer's guide, like what to look out for a camera on YouTube. We had a free downloadable PDF, and we grew an email list to hundreds of thousands of emails. And so although the YouTube channel is growing, now we have data on people we are serving, and then you can help them at a deeper level. Mistake number 4 is not having a clear value proposition. You should be able to articulate why someone should subscribe to your YouTube channel. If you can't articulate that, then you have a confused channel. If you're confused about how you're trying to help people, then can you imagine the amount of people that are gonna be confused at your content? It's like, whoa, why did they just, that those 2 uploads didn't make sense whatsoever, So what is the why? Think Media is helping people build their influence by giving the best tips and tools on how to do it. So what is tips and tools? That's strategy. What is tips and tools? That's how to use your smartphone, best microphone for smartphones, best cheap light kit. Like, that's the value proposition, and I would really encourage you to find this reason. Like, what is even the reason for your YouTube channel? We found that reasons come before results. If you don't have deep enough reasons, you're gonna have a hard time seeing the results, and it's gonna be very tough to reach more people. It's gonna be tough to keep going, but having a strong why is gonna allow you to actually progress and create videos long-term. And so I would encourage you to develop your why. I would love to know literally in the comments, let me know in the comments below, why should I subscribe to your YouTube channel?
We're just about halfway through these mistakes, and I'd like to know from you if you've resonated with any of these so far. Let me know down in the comments. But I want to let you know about our sponsor of this video, and that is StreamYard. StreamYard is actually how I was able to speak at this online conference, and it's honestly the easiest way to get into live streaming. They make live streaming so simple with the ability to bring on guests so you can conduct interviews. Or if you're doing a presentation or a teaching, you could share slides or even share videos. And we like using StreamYard when we live stream on our Think Media podcast, as well as our private Facebook groups. And you can actually stream to all of them simultaneously. It is one of the best solutions when it comes to live streaming. And if you want to check out StreamYard for yourself, go to streamwiththink.com. Thank you, StreamYard, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the rest of these mistakes.
One of the biggest mistakes new YouTubers make is that they don't outsource their work sooner. And I think this is easy because we don't typically go into YouTube thinking of it like a business. And the reality is, if you want this thing to fund your life or fund your creativity or to create income from it, you need to start thinking like an entrepreneur. You need to start thinking like a business owner, and that your business has a YouTube channel. And so if I start thinking as my YouTube channel like this, then I need to reinvest into my YouTube channel. And I say this is a big mistake for a lot of new creators, because you can get videos edited for a fairly cheap cost. You can get thumbnails made for a fairly cheap cost. Like Yeezys with tax are like $260. I see you walking around with those foam slides, the resale value at $320 for some foam slides. You can get like 3 videos edited with that $260, $300. And I think That, like, imagine what that will do with your creative process, knowing that the weight of editing and the weight of thumbnails doesn't have to rely on you anymore. I don't believe every creator should be a pro editor, but I think you should think about outsourcing your editing and your thumbnails, and think about doing that sooner. I found people who do that sooner than they think. They hit a tipping point with their YouTube channel and they just grow a ton, because now your creativity is going all into the content and not necessarily the post-production. It's gonna cost you, it's gonna feel like it's costing you up front, but there is nothing like buying back your time. And the beautiful thing about uploading videos is your videos go to work when you go to work. So if you're splitting a full-time job and you wanna create a YouTube channel that has views and stuff, dude, you can get views while you snooze, and you can get views while you work. I was trying to find a word that I was trying to rhyme. But mistake number 6 is not staying a student. Being a student of YouTube will change the way you create content. I always like to say, if you can consolidate what it is you're consuming, it'll help with your creativity. So no longer should you be someone who binges content on random content, you know, like just sit down on the couch, put on a Mr. Beast, and then just veg out. No, you're a YouTuber, friend. I want you to start watching and determining how people are reaching you. Why did you click on that thumbnail? Why did you stay throughout that entire video? How you watch a YouTube video is actually more important than what you're actually watching. Take a moment and study why people are showing up on your feed. And I literally, like, if I can just be honest with you, can I be honest here? Is that okay? Can I be honest? All right, cool. I literally saw a video show up on my feed, and it was a fashion video. You know, it was like 3 trends that died in 2022. Something about it in me was like, okay, I don't wanna wear anything that's out of trend, bro. So I'm gonna click on this video. And as I clicked on that video, I was like, dude, what a good title that was. And so can you guys guess what I did? I took that video's title and I just made a YouTube version of it. 3 YouTube trends that died in 2022. That video is absolutely crushing. And all I did was I determined why I clicked on a video and then made my version of that. And we'll pull it up right here. 3 trends that died in 2022. It ranks for YouTube trends. But this comes from me being a student. Be a student of the game of YouTube, and I promise you'll succeed. And the reason why is because you need to evolve as a creator. You know, things are changing. Like YouTube's always changing, algorithms changing, which one cool thing about the algorithm changing is that they're actually trying to push smaller YouTube channels now on the recommended feed. No longer are just the big guys getting hit or the big girls being shown, but they're actually showing small YouTube channels. So if you can convince somebody to click on your video and watch throughout it, you're gonna crush. Quitting too soon, giving up before you should. I think you should see this thing through. There is room for you on YouTube. And can I tell you something else? That YouTube needs you. There's nobody else that can make the videos you're supposed to create, because you're supposed to create them. So don't quit on yourself too soon. Omar, I uploaded 10 videos on my channel. I'm still not seeing traction. Keep going. We oftentimes overestimate what we can do in a day, and we underestimate what we can do in 5 years. Could you imagine over the course of 5 years just being a consistent creator, creating a library of content, uploading a weekly video, 52 times 5, I'm not good at math, but that's like a lot of videos. And those videos are just getting views, and you got links in the description giving away a free downloadable PDF that leads to a course that may sell, you know, that you can make. Can you imagine? Like, that's possible for you. But if you quit too soon, you won't see it through. So just commit. Just commit to the long game. Commit to you serving an audience and helping them with whatever it is you know that you're supposed to help them with. You know what you're supposed to do. I don't know, but you know what you're supposed to help them with. And I want you to start thinking of yourself different. Think of it like you have nothing to lose, everything to gain. And can I tell you something crazy? Never in the history of marketing can you get paid for advertising your business. Did you hear what I just said? That never. If you're using YouTube and social media to market your business and you do it right, these platforms will pay you. What are we even talking about? Like, I get paid to promote my business? That changes the game.
I know you clicked on this video because you feel like quitting, but I want to encourage you to press through. Just keep making those videos. Think about your audience while you're making them. And so with that being said, click on the screen if you want to check out this video from Gary Vee, where he shares the 2 reasons why people fail building their personal brand. Or you can check out another video from us here at Think Media. Can't wait to see you in a future video. Peace.